No niin, tervetuloa No, I'm Not a Human pelin pariin. Tää on pitkään ollut mun toivelistalla. Alun perin kiinnostuin tästä pelistä, kun katsoin KCO videoita. Ja tää on, öö, voisiko sanoa psykologinen kauhupeli, joka pohjautuu siihen, että maapallolla on tapahtunut luonnonkatastrofi, tai itse asiassa maan ulkopuolella on tapahtunut auringonpurkaus, ja aiheuttaa niin kovaa säteilyä maapalloon, että maapallon lämpötila tai auringon säteet on penetroitunut täysin UV-kerrosten läpi, ja päivällä on niin kirkasta, että on täysin mahdotonta liikkua ulkona päivänvalossa, joten ihmiset on hereillä yöaikaan, jolloin se on hiukan siedettävää. Ja ainoat, mitkä liikkuu päivässä aikaan, on tällaiset tietyn tyyppiset ihmiset tai hirviöt, joita kutsutaan yksinkertaisesti nimityksellä The Visitors. Ja ne pyrkii pääsemään ihmisasutuksiin ja tappaa joka ikisen ihmisen. Ja meidän tehtävänä on, koska meillä on turvapaikka, me halutaan ihmisiä meidän piiriin ja yritetään siinä samalla välttää näitä visitoreita. Ja on olemassa tiettyjä tuntomerkkejä, joista tunnistaa visitorin, ja jos me sellainen huomataan, niin meidän täytyy ilmoittaa sitä viranomaisille ja sitten näin. Mutta kaikki selviää. New Game. Kahvia tähän väliin. Ihan mahtava fiilis oikeesti. Mä sain töitä kesäksi, niin wow. Ihan jäätävä hyvä. Actually, we just come back. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Tulee mieleen joku. Joo. Yeah, I remember. Ollaanko me toi vai? Menimme rannalle, but it was too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Onko joku sammunut rannalla vai? Ui, kissa. Ui. Onko toi joku lapsi vai? Onko toi joku meidän naapuri? Kukas siellä? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Huomenna aamuvuoro harkkaa. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Wow. Joo. Tää vihreys selittynee jostain UV-säteilystä, mutta tosiaan ihan 60 tai siis 60 fps pitäisi pyöriä peli. Loneliness and isolation. Mä en siis hajuakaan näistä keypadeista. Ei pitäisi olla minkälaisia asetuksia. Rumoralia 31. Kitchen. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Okei, sama. Tää on meidän makuuhuone. I can't sleep now. What if someone comes here looking for shelter? Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Okei. Kombucha. Se on joku tallennus. Kissan kuva. Tässä pystyy katsoa ikkunasta ulos. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Tää ilmeisesti aina vuorokauden kuluttua katsoa näitä ikkunoita. Ja sit niinku selviää vähän paremmin mitä ulkona tapahtuu. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. Onpa diabolisen näköinen koira. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Mä tykkään tästä soundtrackista, tämmönen tosi melankolinen. A few drunkards lay sprawled on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Okei. Okay. Karunäköinen, vähän venäläinen meininki. Ja tässä tossa ollaanko me tossa vai kuvassa? Ei pysty käyttää sitä. Hattu. Kai me sit vaan vastataan. Hello, hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Taitaa olla meidän naapuri. Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Mix. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something's weird going with the sun. And that there's people coming from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Eli maan alta tulee ihmisiä, okei. Okay. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? Ja sulla on niinku huppari, tommonen farkkutakkiliivi. Joo. I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, eli sä tulet sit meille. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay. Joo. Better not go there right now. Check during the day. Okei, eli se meidän ensimmäinen visitor. Siis ei visitor, vaan asuja. Hits live and has to bad memories. Okei, nukkumaan. Ja joka aamu tulee uutislähetyksiä, mistä kerrotaan lisää, minkälaisia ne visitorit on ja miten tunnistaa ne paremmin. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than the scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Ballerinas dancing gracefully crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Okei. Okay. Mun vasemmassa ylänurkassa on 2 jotain symbolia. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. Oi. Right. Siellä oli äsken jotain tekstiä tuli ruutuun. Okei. Hall. Total pretty much only toy I had as a kid. Huh? Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought it was true. Then I get that again. Anything about the rules, alright. Office. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Why wish people would just leave me alone right now. Okei, täällä ei mitään. A beer day. Agree. Moro. Mä tuun kohta siihen. Loneliness and isolation. Onks täällä mitään? I'm afraid of looking out right now. To make me go blind, I'd better take a peep at night. Sama täällä. Täällä ei oo mitään. Näin vaan. Then they shielded up, but only on one side. Okei, ei oo mitään ihmeellistä. Väärä. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Okay. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays now. Who the hell needs it? Damn, so it's all true after all. Miksi sä oot niin vihreä? Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's stress-nose training work, but don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What we need to do. I'm afraid all we can now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 17381. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, no, that's really it. Crack beer and get some sleep. Hyi helvetti. Crush cockroach. The world's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Bobber Gurney. That beer sure made me sleepy. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. my brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy if you ever feel like you had enough. Joo. Sulla ei ollut mitään uutta. Noin. Sitten me saatiin sen numero. Neighbor. Ei siellä ole nimeä. Loneliness and Isolation. Onkohan toi kuva siitä yhdestä saaresta, missä on vaan yksi talo keskellä valtamerta? Joo. No niin. Kun saatana kuputtelee täällä. Soitetaan tolle muuten. Eikö mun täytyy soittaa aamulla, joo. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? Olikohan sen tuon naapurilapsi toi? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forget his name. Oh wait, you're not just you're smart. I'll start asking questions to these people. Are you afraid of visitors? No, I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen before. Are they scary? I tiptoe over here real quiet, no one's on me. I'll get your dad for you. Thanks. Pig pile near the door to window. Bye. Sinne läks. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Bye. I guess not everyone found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shit or something, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I like one of the monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. You're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any. Wow. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I consider saying something rude just now, but I thought you were someone did like me. You knows who it was. Now I think about it. Maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there. No one would have noticed. You should leave. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this. Leave well, my good man, and fuck you, okay? Melkoinen asshole. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was so hot out and the session good. So... How did you end up? It's not that I wanted to come, but the asphalt may be melting cool. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to leave. Aren't you scared? Come in. Thank you. Okay. Tää on ihan hyvä ja. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing no gnarly things out here. What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring and burning people up. Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out on the ground. Zombies, dude, I knew it, but bro, you can totally like count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We're dealing with classic slow-mo zombies or the gnarly fast ones. And is it like brain virus, blah, blah, or are they just freak undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the gameplay. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades, we're gonna need hella firepower and food, man, like lots of food. What the hell are you saying? Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harshing mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, and something. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Come in. Yo, appreciate it, my man. This might be the raddest thing. Raddest thing that's happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Alright. Yo. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over, just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Aika uncanny muuten. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth and will later turn out to be visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Elikkä jengi, jolla on niinkun täysin puhtaat valkoiset hampaat. Kaljaa. Soitetaan muuten sille naapurille. 171321. Ai pystytään. Kun kerrotaan uusista tuntomerkeistä. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple of people yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people into? I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? How do you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time, if I remember right. You did too, but if you want something special, there's that food delivery for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio. How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure, but I'd say it's probably best not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Take care. Ollaanko me toi? Hyi vittu, en tykkää kuumotuksista. Sup dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Oh bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching the flicks, hanging out with you. Sä näytät ihan Tanokselta. Kauhea purppura. But how now? No more movies, no matter. I need to test you, like no worries at all. I got you home, thief. No ei oo ihan perfect. Leave alone. Alright. Nyt tää on kuumottava. Hei, how about all this? Test you, what's your teeth? No sillä on täysin valkoiset. I was chased out of my home for my job and now I'm gonna get run off my own head. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have soccer bandits? Not on my watch. Identify a visitor and take action. Siis oliko se oikeasti visitor? Okei. Okay. Se oli siinä siis. Right. Eikö meidän pitäisi toi niinku viedä johonkin? Alright. Saves the game. Jaa, ei mitään, palataan myöhemmin. Moro.